Waiting for some. What? It's just waiting on me. What do you want to do?
I don't care.
The mission? Nah, let's do host anyway. Ladder, let's no, that's not it. That's the other one. That one where it says live. Ooh, bitch, I'm live. Hello? Hello?
I don't want to be.
Oh, there I am. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first live stream. Jericho.
Okay, we're bringing this.
Ladies and gentlemen. Can I watch my own live stream?
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
It's Chris Jericho versus John Cena.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest, it's a ladder match, and it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
That ladder is not just there to be climbed. It's also a weapon, a steel weapon. And that's what makes ladder matches so dangerous.
There's something about when the title is hanging high above the ring that brings out the absolute best in these competitors. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Few have had as celebrated a career as Chris Jericho. Jericho's an expert aerial, superb mat technician, and a master manipulator. And to be very clear, few are as dangerous.
I want to touch on something else. There are two big tactics that come into play in this type of match. Who can be the most innovative with the ladders, and who's the best brawler? That's really what this match could come down to.
Mano a mano. One fall will decide it.
And no matter what, These are the types of nights they'll write about in the WWE annals for years to come.
What do you think about John Cena? As we get underway, what can the WWE Universe expect from this guy?
At this point, everyone in the building and at home is wondering how this is going to turn out.
I've been in the same position before, so I know exactly what's going on inside that head. It's intense, it's nerve-wracking, and exciting all at the same time.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Here's Jericho.
Making it to the top of the ladder may be the easy part. Once you start working on bringing that thing down, you are completely vulnerable.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Jericho is struggling a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Michael, we're going to see what this guy is made of.
I couldn't have said it better myself, which is a little scary considering it came from your mouth, JBL.
Here's Jericho.
Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience, it feels like you're 10 miles in the air now.
Inside the ring now. And he gets out of the ring, stopping this assault for the moment. John Cena starting to take some deep breaths in there. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
We've got a climber. Look out. He's got it in his hands now.
He can't do it. He can't get that thing unhooked.
Y2J is starting to fade. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
Hard to argue with that. Momentum certainly is not on his side.
I hate to admit it because he's so darn disrespectful, but he really is an amazing competitor, Cole. I wouldn't count him out of this one yet. Terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
Here's Jericho. He just needs to pull the title down now.
Making it to the top of the ladder may be the easy part. Once you start working on bringing that thing down, you are completely vulnerable.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
He was one step ahead on that one.
For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all.
Yeah, you're just trying to embarrass somebody now. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Jericho.
I can't believe this is still going on. This has reached the point of savagery, and there's not a doctor or EMT in sight.
He almost took his head off with that lariat. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. John Cena delivering a blow there.
Oh, my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
If he can just pull the championship down, this one will be over.
Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
And I don't see any slowing down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there. And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Well, back to old reliable.
Who's old reliable?
That was my first wife. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Look at these competitors. Oftentimes in our business, the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one in a good old-fashioned wrestling match.
Yeah, this is a marquee match with a lot of pride and professional reputation, all on the line.
It's party time, WWE style.
But no matter what we say outside the ring, it doesn't matter as much as what happens inside that ring.
Well, well, well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
Jericho's so skilled inside that squared circle. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but his level of disrespect for those around him seems to have gotten even worse in recent weeks.
If Chris Jericho plans on executing every move he knows, he may be here forever, Michael. After all, he does know more moves than Dean Malenko.
Michael, we all know that Cena's the master of the attitude adjustment. But the way I see it, he can hit that move a dozen times tonight, and Chris Jericho will still be a jerk. You know, Cole, right from day one of his WWE life, John Cena has been squarely under the brightest spotlight there is. His very first match at the top level of World Wrestling Entertainment was against Kurt Angle. I mean, as a complete unknown, Cena stepped right up and answered a challenge from one of the toughest superstars out there. That's jumping into the deep end with both feet.
And the offensive display by John Cena.
Wow, what offense!
Well, as for the start to John Cena's distinguished WWE career, I think jumping straight into the deep end with his inaugural match against Kurt Angle was the perfect way to start things off.
Right.
Well, the only way. And I don't think Cena even knows where the shallow end is.
Oh, you're right. There's nothing like having a WWE debut against a main event star. And at the time, that's exactly what John Cena did. There's no doubt that had a major effect on Cena's career and the goals he set for himself here in the WWE.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
He saw that one coming.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around. Executed perfectly.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
He's got the gold in his hands.
Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience, it feels like you're 10 miles in the air now.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Look at him taking to his opponent on top of the ladder.
And I'm glad I'm down here and not up there.
Attacking his opponent 10 feet in the air.
Okay, but can't we do this on the ground?
A vicious attack on top of the ladder. All right, he's just as dangerous on that ladder as he is on the mat. Take a look at that again. The ascent begins. What's he doing? He's going to have to hurry and pull on that title.
He's right there. He unhooks that thing and this is over.
Chris Jericho wins. Chris Jericho wins.
Here's your winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho.
And he picks
Chris Jericho. Kofi Kingston.
Coming up next, right here, is the match where you can expect the unexpected. It'll be Kofi Kingston versus Chris Jericho. It's going to be great. This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Yeah, using the ladder is an art unto itself. And we'll see here.
This is going to be a hell of a match, boys.
And one last thing. These so-called laid-back fans in Santa Clara are anything but. They're fired up here tonight.
King, what's Kofi thinking about as the match gets underway? What, if anything, can he do to overthrow the current champion?
This is when all those hours in the gym finally pay off. A chance to become champion. A chance to forever have your name in the record books.
Well, we can talk about past successes for sure, but this is the WWE, and on any given night, anybody can rise to the occasion. You can't rest on your laurels here. Kofi's one of the most dynamic athletes in WWE. His athleticism knows no bounds, and neither does his vertical leap. Kingston's sonic boom type of offense is so amazing that he's been given the nickname the Wildcat. And we all know Wildcats are fearless. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long. Well, we get to see a lot of amazing things from where we sit. And believe me, when I say there is nothing like seeing Kofi Kingston's athleticism in the ring. Everyone loves it. Well, everyone except Kofi's opponents.
Kofi Kingston sees the chance to go aerial.
What a counter that was.
Looking good right now. He's a true champion. I suspect he has plenty of fight left in him.
But it's important to know that this
Great counter.
Kofi Kingston looks stunned by that. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Well, Michael, he certainly thinks he'll have better success outside the ring than in it. We'll see if that holds true.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
What makes a man even want to take a gamble like that, King?
How should I know? I'm scared of heights.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome.
He is slowly getting dissected.
Here comes Kingston. He just needs to pull the title down now.
He can't do it. He can't get that thing unhooked.
When the name Kofi Kingston is announced, audiences fill the arena with a deafening roar in celebration of one of the most loved superstars in WWE. Fans know when Kofi steps through the ropes, they're going to see a fierce warrior who can dazzle them like no one else.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Did you see that? Don't be surprised if you see that move trending worldwide on social media.
Yeah, hashtag that move.
Scaling the turnbuckle, Kofi Kingston wants to fly. Y2J is starting to... fade. And you have to wonder how much more the champ has to give.
You know, Michael, when we talk about the special bond between Kofi Kingston and the crowd, you can tell immediately how special it is because no one has a wider smile on their face than Kofi himself. The energy from the crowd gives Kofi the strength he needs when he has to dig down deep to battle an opponent.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. Up, up, and away. Here's Jericho. He's got the gold in his hands.
Making it to the top of the ladder may be the easy part. Once you start working on bringing that thing down, you are completely vulnerable.
Kofi Kingston sees the chance to go aerial. It's a true testament to Kofi Kingston when you go from arena to arena and the crowds chant his name and take pictures of every move he makes. The audience and even his opponents know that they are going to see the performance of a lifetime.
We know, Cole, it's something we've talked about, and everyone knows. Kofi thrills the crowd and rocks opponents with a type of offense that most can only dream about, let alone try and execute on an opponent.
These guys have shown amazing fortitude up to this point, but which will be the one to get to the top of that ladder and win this match?
Well, that remains to be seen, Cole. But at this point, it could be any one of these guys.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
Man, talk about putting a target up.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
And the pain has to be shooting through his face. If he can just pull the championship down, this one will be over.
Think of the risk and sacrifices these guys are taking to get that down. This is unreal.
Here comes Kingston. He's relentless on that ladder right now.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Here's Jericho. It seems clearing the ladder is more important to him at this point. Here's Jericho. He's going to have to hurry and pull on that title.
He's right there. He unhooks that thing and this is over.
Here comes Kingston. He's just as dangerous on that ladder as he is on the mat. Jericho. He's taking it to him on the ladder.
Smart, but watch your step, people.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
What a counter.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Still got work to do.
Kofi, if he can just pull it down now.
This is it. This is going to be it.
Kofi Kingston just being outclassed here. I mean, it looks to me like he's almost completely out.
And at this point, his opponent definitely has that finisher well scouted. Going for it a third time might be a mistake. That's a good point. And he's already gone to his finisher twice with limited success. Does he go back to the well again?
Rolling out of the ring, and it might be time for him to reassess the situation. Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
still a long way from the top.
Okay, this match of the championship is his if he can just pull it down here.
I think he almost has it. It won't take long now to show him. Oh, what a match. And Kofi wins. Kofi's crowned the new champion.
Here's your winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, representing the New Day, Kofi